Hello, and welcome back, everyone. This is episode 2 of Atama's Review Corner. This video game review is done for Gamestrata.com, where gamers go when they want their questions answered, or just want to play their favorite online games with others, such as Fable 2, Call of Duty 4, or any other game you may want. There is most likely someone who will want to play it there. Where do you rank? I'm your host, Atama Darkening. Today I will be reviewing Devil May Cry 4 for the Xbox 360. Now that the introductions are out of the way, let's get to what everyone came to see, the review. The story of the game takes place between the events of Devil May Cry 1 and 2. In Devil May Cry 4, the player assumes the role of a young knight named Nero, who strikes a strange resemblance to that of Dante. He's a member of the Order of the Sword. Nero has just witnessed the slaughter of their high priest and their beloved leader by Dante, the renowned devil hunter. Which, as fans of the series will know, Dante has been the hero of 1, 2, and 3, and does not harm humans. Has Dante turned his back on mankind? As Nero, you must uncover the truth. Fans of Dante may be disappointed to hear that the hero is not the primary character, but more of a secondary character to the newcomer Nero. However, Nero acts almost identical in combat to Dante, but with two distinct differences in abilities. The first being the Devilbringer, which is his right arm that is no longer his right arm, but is that of a demon's. This arm has two unique functions within the game. It can project itself forward to grab objects or hurl enemies towards him, as well as cause a combo that sometimes devastates enemies and bosses alike. It also allows him to get to new areas or span huge gaps. What is most interesting and entertaining is that the arm responds differently to every enemy in the game, including bosses, by performing different types of combos on all of them, not just the same repetitive combo. The second being the Exceed system, which works with his sword, the Red Queen, a sword that revs up like a motorcycle. It has 3 bars to rev up, each bar increasing the amount of damage the sword can inflict to the enemy. However, the Exceed system might take a little time to get used to. It can change how the outcome of battle goes for either the better or worse, depending on its effective timing in the battle. However, with the smoothness of the Devilbringer, the guns, and sword, the Exceed system, at least in my opinion, isn't really needed to eliminate enemies in a more quicker or efficient done way. I didn't really see myself using the Exceed system that often as I did the Devilbringer, with either the sword or the guns as a combo to it. This took care of most enemies for me. As in all Devil May Cries, when you reach the end of the episode, you will be evaluated and given a rank based on how fast you could beat the level, the acquisitions of red orbs, and how high of style points from D to triple S that you achieved while beating on the enemies without getting hit or taking breaks in between a group of enemies. Dante does eventually become a playable character for just a bit. However, Nero's abilities, again, seem to make those of Dante less spectacular and harder to achieve the best ranking at the end of the mission. In my opinion, I believe this is because you get so used to playing as Nero that it takes a bit to get used to Dante. Well, Nero's Devilbringer just works so well in the game because of the way it was made for him. However, some people will find it easier to play with its great mechanic addition in gameplay. Dante does return with his 4 styles from Devil May Cry 3. In my opinion, it feels like you play as Dante for 40% of the game, while Nero is like 60%. The game did, however, feel like the level designers got lazy and just decided when the player does take on the role of Dante, just to go through the same levels with just a few differences in that level. Don't get me wrong, though, this is strangely still enjoyable, but the player may start to question, with as short of time they give as Dante, why couldn't they give new areas to him? Devil May Cry has 6 different modes in all. It gives both hardcore and casual gamers a way to play the game how they want to without getting too far over their heads, at least with the casual gamer. The hardcore gamer, who likes to beat everything in the game, will be entertained for a while. The visuals are beautifully done, with incredible cutscenes that, at least in my opinion, amazed me compared with the rest of the series. All in all, the worst parts I felt to the game was the sometimes iffy camera angles that seemed to get me killed every once in a while. And as much as I enjoyed the environments and bosses in the game, I felt it was repeated too often. I would have also liked the game to explore the connection between Dante and Nero just a little more. However, they may be saving this for a later installment. The last worst part in the game, I felt, was in its hack and slash, which can tend to wear over time. Thankfully, it does try to mix it up in the end. In my opinion, it isn't so bad, especially with the Devil Bringer, but some people still may not like this. However, what fixes this for me, and is in my opinion the best part of the game, is the story, which seems to be the longest, and neither too shabby nor that bad intertwining with that of the game mechanics. Nero isn't actually that bad of a character, and brings new elements to the series. As well, I hope to see more of Nero to the series, even if only minor roles. Lastly, for those who like achievements or only just play the games for them, this game has some easy achievements and some difficult ones. The achievements that'll keep you working on this game for a few will be getting triple S rankings for all levels, beating every difficulty, and the battle tower, which in my opinion was one of the 2 of the hardest achievements to acquire in the game, besides of course number 1 being getting triple S's in every level for every difficulty that allows a rank. There are also no online achievements, but for the most part, on a scale of how hard it is to acquire all the achievements, from 1 to 10, I give this game a 7. So, the final score for Devil May Cry 4 is a 8.5 for its story, new innovations of the Devil Bringer especially, and for fans of the series who will not be disappointed with the 4th entry. At least in my opinion. For everyone else, this game might keep you entertained by the Devil Bringer and action cinematics alone. Thanks for joining me for episode 2, and I will be back for yet another show with a review of Mass Effect. Till next time, good gaming, and see you for the next Atama's Review Corner.